Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lakwe Shweto. By the time a woman gets to her 30s and is still single, she has probably been hurt by quite a few men. By the time you've had your heart bruised a few times, it gets difficult to trust men. But if you can't trust men, it's unlikely that you'll ever be in a happy relationship with one. Which means that to have the happy, fulfilling relationship that you want, you have to learn how to trust men. And that's what today's topic is all about. Today I'm going to be talking about what to do if you have trust issues. The first thing to do if you have trust issues is to admit it. Admit that you have problems trusting men. Admitting that you have problems trusting men is the first step, and it's an important step because once you admit it, you'll then be looking out for solutions to that problem. If you don't admit that you have trust issues with men, the problem will stay there and nothing will happen. So you'll keep having bad relationships with untrustworthy men, or even if you do get into a relationship with a good trustworthy man, you'll sabotage it because you don't believe that any man is trustworthy. Admit that there's a problem and the solution will come. The second thing to do if you have trust issues is to think back on your past relationships and recall the signs that indicated that that man you were in a relationship with was not to be trusted. Those signs, were they repeated in relationship after relationship? If they were, it means that you were not learning the lesson that you were supposed to learn, and that's why that same thing kept happening over and over again. For example, did the men you dated often tell you that you shouldn't call them after a particular time, and you never questioned it until you discovered that the guy was married or in another relationship? These are the sorts of signs that indicate that somebody is not trustworthy. Remember those signs that indicate that a man is not trustworthy, so that the next time you see them, immediately you notice that sign, you will do something about the situation or move on. The third thing to do if you have trust issues is to change the sort of men you date. Everybody has a type. They may not have physical similarities, but if you look at the men that you've dated in the past, they are all similar in a particular kind of way. If the sort of men you've dated in the past are the ones who make you question your belief in men, you have to change the sort of men that you date. You can't keep dating the same sort of men and hoping that they will be miraculously different. That will never happen. The only way to change the sort of relationships you have from bad ones to good ones is to change the sort of men that you date. The fourth thing to do if you have trust issues is to realize that men are different. Okay, men may be very similar in many ways, but ultimately every single man is different, and you have to treat them differently. If you have done all the things I said earlier, the next man you date should be completely different from the men you have dated in the past, and you should treat him like that. Treat him like he is somebody who is different, somebody who has never hurt you before, because in truth, he has never hurt you before. If you have been doing the things I have said, this man will be completely different and he will treat you better. Treat him like somebody completely different, not like all the men that you have dated in the past, because he is not like that, and you will find out that you finally have a man that you can trust. I hope you found the tips in this video useful. If you want more tips from me on men and relationships every single day, follow me on Instagram. If you want my free ebooks on love, relationships, how to be happy while single, and how to attract the right man for you into your life, go to www.bit.ly.com/Lakwe's Love Tips. I hope you enjoyed this video again. If you did, please give it a thumbs up below, share it with your friends, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe button you'll see down below, or by clicking on my picture that you'll see somewhere on the screen. After you subscribe, remember to click on the bell that you'll see there so that you'll be notified as soon as a new video of mine comes out. I wish you love and strength. Mwah.